Aloha, everybody. This is Dave Wallace coming to you from Wahiawa, Hawaii, and this is feedback for the Mega Million. And oh, I got wiped out. Anyway, looking at the way the numbers came out and stuff, I understand what happened, and I'll take you through it later. But this is for the feedback for the Mega Million lottery that was just drawn today, the 5th of January 2021. And here are the numbers. And as you can see, there's no hits using the number matrix. And the numbers that came out tonight were 20, 43, 51, 55, and 57, and the Mega Ball was 4. And here's some letters below here that explains what's happening with the numbers. There are only two numbers for this main section that actually are repeating numbers, number 20 and 51. And you can find them right up here, 50, 51 and 20 side by side. This is games between games number 5 and 8, and they occurred in consecutive games. Okay, so between 5 and 8 games ago, 20 and 51 showed up. The Mega Ball number 4 showed up as a main number that was drawn in 9 to 12 games ago. So that appeared. The rest of the numbers, 43, 55, and 57, are returning numbers. They had not been in play for a while, so they're returning. And the interesting thing about it is that looking at the way the numbers were coming out, these number sets, you have one small number, which is 20, but the rest are all large and extra large. So 20, 43, 51, 55, and 57, those are all on a large end. And if you take a look at the way this numbers were set up here, and so the closest number sets to come with this characteristic was these two. Okay, so more larger numbers. Okay, and in fact, this one right here kind of like reflects the way the numbers came out. Okay, pretty close. Anyway, so and the frequency. Interesting thing about it is that some of these numbers, although they had not been in play, they're hot numbers. The hot numbers were 20, 43, and 57. That means that these numbers show up quite frequently. And then 51 and 55 were pretty cool. Just to give you an idea on patterns, yeah, and what I look at. If you take a look at the other draw histories, you see you have something numbers like this, 1931, and jumping to the large numbers, and then you have two small number sets right here, relatively small numbers, and then you have a big jump again, and then a medium jump, and then two small, one small, and a number set like this. And this kind of like a pattern going on, and it explains how you get numbers like this too. So it's keeping up with a pattern like this is a real heavy number set. Okay, lots of big numbers. So I didn't hit any any of these numbers. Sorry about that, but let's try. Okay, there was a number. There were a few one-offs that if you were adding one or subtracting a digit, that may have helped you. Okay, And then here's my number sets that I created using my pictures. And again, I'm having issues with perception, and my hand, when I take a look at the way I draw my bird and stuff, that can be a perceptual issue, okay? And then 43 was a hit for me. I drew a beer mug, but if you take a look at the way I draw the beer mug with a lot of these lines and stuff, it explains how I got that, okay? And item C, although it's a beehive, when you take a look at, this straight line here and then kind of like a drop, a straight line and a drop, those are some of the things that's kind of catching my subconscious, like features, the main features or some of the features of the targets, and I'm misinterpreting what I'm seeing. Another thing too is this curve like this, okay, in a deer horn. It's the same kind of curve in the flower. And the perceptual correction that I had correct was my 57, which is a horseshoe, which is a U-shaped object. And take a look at the way I drew the drum, and you can see how it's connected. Yeah, there's a U shape in there. And then the final gold mega ball was a car for number 4, okay, and that was a miss. So there are two numbers that I hit, 57 and 43. They were not on the same ticket. There are one-offs, but I'm trying not to reward myself by pointing them out on the main numbers. So I'm just highlighting the numbers that I hit. So these are the numbers I hit for my pictures, okay? And tonight I'll be working, I'm putting the finishing touches on the Powerball, and taking a look at the numbers that I made for that, and I'll be posting it later, okay? And this is Dave Wallace saying aloha and mahalo for watching.